Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And now a quick check of our starting lineups showing us who will hit the floor first.
As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
On the wing, Diamond to Shields.
Outside, Reese.
Allen. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it. Now here's Clark.
She's covered by Allen.
Mitchell outside. It's good from long range.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Now here's Allen. Outside, Carter. Screen by Cardoso.
From the high post.
Carter misses.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
Finished off the break.
Loves to get out and run. DeShields uses her quickness to burn defenders on the fast break.
Hey, it didn't take long for Aaliyah Boston to make waves here in the W. She came ready.
Aside from the accolades she racked up in her first season, her team just plays better with her on the floor. She's a spark plug out there, and it seems that the team goes the way Aaliyah goes. She is a force at the 4-5 position in this league.
Now here's Allen. Outside, Carter.
This one for 3.
Melissa Smith grabs the miss.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Hits it out to Clark.
For the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you're waiting for her to miss when she's that open, you're going to be waiting a very long time.
Now here's Carter.
Outside to Shields.
That's in, coming off an assist from Kennedy Carter.
And that makes it a tie ball game. Clark with it. Pass to Samuelson. Clark.
Boston sets a screen. Shot's good by Clark.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Allen. Outside, Carter.
Over Mitchell. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Watch out easily. Carter glides around the defense, comes off the pick clean and ready to shoot.
Clark outside. Inside. The 3. And that's good. Kelsey Mitchell for 3.
That's too much space to give a shooter like her. She works hard to get that space, but the defenders have to work harder.
Pass to Carter. The tray. And again, it's the sky from deep.
Love watching Kennedy Carter come down and bury a 3 of her own. A terrific response to the opponent.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent, starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. They have arguably the best young core in the W.
Well, that's what fans pay to see, right? I mean, DeShields' offensive versatility is so fun to watch.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
Now, guys, late in the game, you need a hoop. Who are you going to?
I'm going with Brianna Stewart. She's been huge in the finals. Plus, at her height, she's getting a good look almost every time.
All right, this is going to shock you, Brian and Blake, but I agree with Brian. I mean, we've seen Stewie win every title, and she steps up in those big moments.
Shots good by Clark.
So sometimes you have a player like Mitchell, she draws so much attention, it allows teammates to get open.
Outside Reese.
Pass to Carter.
Screen by Cardoso.
Now here's Carter. She's guarded closely. It will not find the hoop, and it's her third miss. She has made 2. Poke loose.
Cardoso up top.
DeShields. Pass to Carter.
Now here's Allen.
From beyond the arc. Chicago again missing. Clark outside.
Samuelson with the ball. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
On the wing, Diamond DeShields. Off the mark there with the 3. The Fever with the lead.
Pass to Boston.
Clark. Shoots from the high post. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's DeShields. To the paint. Here's Cardoso. Kicks it out to DeShields. Allen. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. Here's Carter. And that one good.
Not afraid to challenge the interior of that defense. Carter is fearless.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Screen by Smith.
Here's Clark. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Fever ahead, up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Well, we've seen them really get out and establish an offensive rhythm.
And they're finding ways to score, playing well and getting good offense.
Here's Carter. Outside Evans. Harrison. And here we go. Mitchell outside. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Picked by Dantas. Here's Clark. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Here's Carter. 7 points in the game. Pass to Banham. Carter. She's covered by Mitchell. Now Williams. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Clark with it, and it's Evans picking her up. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league, and it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
And she knocks down the first one.
And one thing that makes this game so fascinating is all the different styles you can incorporate. What do you think is the best for winning, though, Brian?
Well, you know me. I love to grind it out. Slower pace, that's what wins come playoff time.
Yeah, maybe like in the 90s, Brian. I mean, I prefer teams that pick up the pace, take a lot of threes, and can outrun you.
Pass to Allen. Takes the 3. Drops in the tray.
How about the dime from Harrison? This is what sharing the ball is all about.
Clark outside. And here's Samuelson. Back to Clark. Teardrop shot.
That shot is good on the assist from Katie Lou Samuelson.
Great ball movement to the open player. Samuelson with her head on a swivel.
Sky trail. Outside to Shields. Pass to Carter. Wide open look. And the basket is good.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Samuelson with the ball. Smith. Back to Samuelson. Hits it out to Clark.
High post try. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Williams. Carter. She's covered by Mitchell. Shot high post.
Carter misses.
Now Mitchell. She has 6. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in.
Agile play by Smith against contact, getting to her shot.
And how about Chicago in that 24 draft, taking Angel Reese 7th overall?
We're talking about a player who averaged a double-double her last 3 years in college. But maybe most importantly for the Sky, Reese brings attitude, leadership, and gives them an identity.
It's good.
What movement from Williams. She's dangerous in the pick and roll going to the hoop.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Caitlin Clark penetrating. Carter with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And right on through for another basket. She's got 5 made on 5 for 9 shooting. So it's Indiana now. Clark outside. The 3 falls right in. She is 8 for 11 with that shot.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Outside Carter. Over Mitchell. Carter misses. The Fever with the lead. Here's Samuelson. The rebound by the Sky.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Pass to Carter. To Shields with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But They were going to get her there one way or the other.
Now here's Clark. She's got 19. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Boston. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Now Reese. Carter.
Nice move. Now Harrison. And stolen by Smith. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Samuelson. And the 3 off target. Now here's Carter. She's covered by Mitchell. And here's Carter. She's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Fever on top, leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, both sides have assessed what they... need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third.
And how about this? We're seeing a tremendous game from Caitlin Clark.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys. And she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
And at 6'7", the strength and size of Camila Cardoso, so tough to handle.
Well, she puts that frame to work, doesn't she? She's a force inside and a very exciting young player.
Indiana with the ball. Clark with it. 19 points in the game. Yes! And the foul!
It's going to go on Angel Reese.
The defense on her has to be airtight, guys, and that was far from it.
Guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Picked by Reese.
To the middle. Another shot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kennedy Carter.
Good read from Carter. Very willing to give the ball up in order to get her teammates involved.
Clark outside. Shoots over Allen. A rebound by the Sky. The drive by Diamond to Shields. And there's the foul. It'll go on Clark. That is her first foul of the game. Here's Allen. Just 5 to shoot.
Pass to Cardoso. Reese with it.
From past the arc. Mitchell grabs the board. Smith outside.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Carter. Good work there as it goes.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Now Clark. 22 points for her. Shoots over Allen. Shot's good by Clark. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now here's Carter. She's got 17. Rebounded by the Fever.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to DeShields.
Here's Cardoso.
And here's Carter. Just 5 on the clock. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line.
And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year adding major pieces via big-time signings in the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And one thing about this Chicago team, they play hard, they play with effort.
They have such a great mindset. It's a tough one. They don't give up anything easily. And that starts with their young bigs. They set the tone. If you're going to play this Sky team, you are in for a battle.
Clark penetrating.
Allen with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Kennedy Carter. She's covered by Mitchell. Back to Carter.
Cardoso.
To the inside. Second shot opportunity. And Carter lays it up and in.
I mean, this is Carter's calling home, lighting up the scoreboard. An incredibly talented scorer.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Clark with it. 27 points for her. Down low. Nifty move. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And the first one drops.
And obviously the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
Outside Reese. Pass to Cardoso.
And here's Evans. Carter. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Samuelson. Yes, and it's Nalissa Smith picking up the assist.
I like the assertiveness from Samuelson. Known for her shooting, she still can get by players who are worried about her range.
Pass to Evans. Outside Reese.
Now here's Carter. Tight defense on her. Reese, no good. The Fever leading. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. High post shot. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
You might not expect her to shoot from here, but Samuelson's a high IQ player. Understands the value of the mid-range J.
Now here's Carter.
She's guarded by Samuelson.
Launches a three. Used every last tick on the clock and dropped it in for the buzzer beater.
Digging deep to hit that shot. That's showing some guts.
No hesitation, no fear, just tremendous execution.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Fever on top, up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. Here's Clark. Pass to Smith. Gets it out to Clark. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith. You can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It can open up things for others.
Allen with it.
She's covered by Clark. Back to Carter. From the arc.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Now here's Cole. Not a lot of room. Basket counts.
Pretty points from Hull. She leaves it all out on the floor.
1 minute in now to the fourth quarter. Pass to Evans. Here's Harrison. Outside Carter. Fires for three. Hits it from three-point range.
A great three-point shooter in college, Carter is trying to gain consistency from beyond the arc as a pro as well.
Now here's Cole. Back to Clark. Shoots over Allen. Off target from the wing. On offense, here the Sky. They trail by 6. Up top, Carter. Pass to Allen. Outside Evans. Let's go with a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
Evans showing the quick release. Had to get it away before the D can get her.
And here's Cole. Back to Clark. Here's Finlay. And the layup falls.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Back to Williams. And Temi Fagbenle with the block. Now Samuelson. Fagbenle. She's guarded by Williams. 11 feet out. Fagbenle can't hit.
Yeah, she's not necessarily a strong interior presence, but she's got to finish those chances when she has them.
Left side, Williams. It's good.
That's just an unselfish play from Carter. Sees a wide open shooter and gets them the rock.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Clark. Shoots the three. Again, the miss by the Fever. The Sky trail. Evans with it. Now Mitchell defending. Outside Carter. The Fever pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Clark. Tries it from 16. Allen with the rebound.
Wow, hey, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Assertive play by Kennedy Carter, stepping up and finding her team the much-needed bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clark, right side. To the paint.
Boston.
Elbow shot on the way. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Chicago timeout call.
From the inbound. And Clark pulls it down. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Well, hopefully, from our standpoint at least, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
You can only hope. A shot from 20 feet. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
What a smooth J. Samuelson is pure. Someone who has perfected her release.
Timeout called the Sky. Carter, and the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. And the free throw, no good.
And the future Carter has in this league is promising. She's a talented guard with a commendable work ethic.
Caitlin Clark with the three. It's hauled in by Reese.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Carter. 4 on the shot clock. Hustle inside, working on Boston. Carter, she's guarded by Samuelson. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Reese. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them from this point forward. Milk the clock.
And that's a lot of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest player out there.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
They got two options. Take the three to tie it, or get a quick two, then foul.
And if it opens up for them inside, the quick two wouldn't be a bad call, but the foul has to come immediately after
It has to come immediately. You cannot waste the seconds.
Guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
Second team foul.
First, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Evans misses. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So she gets them both, and it's a 7-point ball game. So the Fever take the win. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, there were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.